Chew, what you watching?
Look, fast forward real quick. Just speak to coming out of BET Awards. Shawty sampled it.
With Doechii.
Doechii. And just take us to present day. We talking about a song that you know what I'm saying. You drop and it just keep getting
2004.
remixed and niggas keep putting out versions.
Effects.
And next thing you know, I'm looking at BET. I see my dog rock across the stage. Like, just speak to that.
So, nigga, first of all, then nigga send us an email. That's number one. Nigga, I was like, nigga, this shit a scam. On my mama. I didn't even respond to that shit or nothing. Like, yeah, don't you want y'all to perform at the BET or was it? Like, man. So, yeah, damn, my sister was like, man, let me look at this. She called. Yeah, we trying to do this. She like, nigga, this shit for real. So we got damn Doechii was like she wanted us to come do the record with her. And shout out to Doechii, man. She just won a Grammy for Album of the Year. She just won Billboard's Top Woman of the Year. She's just an incredible, talented person. Beautiful spirit. Shout out to Jay White, did it too, who made the beat. Cardi B producer, who did a lot of Cardi B stuff.
Okay.
Yep, she did a lot of Cardi. He did a lot of Cardi B, a lot of Megan shit. He only worked with females for some reason. I think he worked with niggas too, but he mostly worked with females. But which is actually a good. I would like to only work with females. But yeah, nah, he made the beat, man. And he actually played. He told me about it.
I was gonna say, when was the first time you heard it out?
The first time I heard it was from the publishing company.
This nigga is business.
Oh no, that's one thing. I'm all
business. Shout out my nigga Down.
I'm all business.
That nigga said the first time listen here, artists. Y'all heard what he said. The first time I heard it was my publisher.
No, facts.
Publishing.
Facts.
Learn about it. Make sure y'all figure it out. Keep y'all publishing. And goddamn, the rest will be history.
Yeah, you know or if you don't keep it, make sure the nigga give you a bag for that motherfucker.
What you said.
You know what I'm saying? But
so the first time you heard it, the publisher.
Yep, okay. Warner Chappell publishing.
You thinking this just another record I'm gonna clear, or are you thinking it's gonna do what it did?
This is crazy. I get these all the time. All the time. Never ever could, but all type of shit. All the time. I loved that motherfucking record. When I first heard, I said, "Man, this shit." I didn't know because I didn't know Doechii,
right?
So I just figured it's another independent. But goddamn, I love this record. It probably ain't gonna do shit. Probably ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. But goddamn it, I love this motherfucker. And then I didn't find out till later that Jay White did the beat. So I was like, "Wait a minute, this shit might do something." Then I found out later that she was with Top Dog. I was like, "Wait a minute, this shit might do something." Breaking news. Okay, y'all know I won the BMI Hip Hop Award for that record as well. Breaking news. I ain't supposed to tell nobody. Well, I ain't supposed to tell nobody. Damn.
I mean, we'll wait and put it out.
All right. So breaking news. I just won Pop Record of the Year, BMI Award for Pop Record of the Year for that song.
What?
Yeah, I just got the email yesterday. They told me not to tell them, but I just fucked that up.
God is the greatest.
Nah, big facts.
Man,
so I'll be in LA. I'll be in LA in a few days.
Hey man, you know what? That's amazing, but that's a true testament to just, working, doing what you love doing. You can't predict the future, but you prepare for it. And now here we are, years later, and you still, you know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
We talk about from residuals to accolades to shows off a record that you was a teenager.
No, facts. And when that song came out, it was like the song came out again. So everything goes up. Your royalties go all the way back up. Your publishing go all the way back up. So it's almost like a new prime. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just so dope. Just that the artist, to pay homage and to really want you a part of it. That goes to show the respect. Like Doechii was so excited for us to do the show together. She ran up to us, gave us a hug. It was, oh my God, thank you for coming. You know, so man, that always make you feel good when the younger generation, mess with what you did. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of that, as far as let's talk Atlanta a little bit. Um, I mean, I don't really want to say like old Atlanta, new Atlanta, but in that sense, do you feel like Atlanta has changed as far as the music scene? Do you feel like it's stronger? Do you feel like it's maybe a little weaker? What do you feel like about the music scene now in Atlanta?
Uh, Stronger, weaker. It's definitely different.
Mm,
Uh, it's definitely different. Because back in the day, everything was curated for sure.
mm,
You know, you can only get through kind of one way.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? Now you can get through so many ways, right? So you have the excess of, you know, uh, you know, one way or multiple ways. I mean, I don't fucking know.
Let me ask you this. Do you think Atlanta still has a chokehold on the game like it did for the last 20 years? Like,
Well, I think Atlanta's grown. It's not just Atlanta's not just about music anymore.
mm,
That's the Atlanta
I
is
like
like
that.
past me. Like when people are like,
I like
Atlanta
that.
still got music. Like we already did that.
Mm,
Then Atlanta went into movies. Now all the movies made, all the TV shows made. Atlanta now is just the mecca for entertainment and lifestyle in general for black people.
mm,
Atlanta has always been the best place for black people, period, right? Forever, right? Now, and then it started with music. Well, it started with Martin Luther King and all them niggas, and then music. But now, nigga, Atlanta, nigga, is like we so past music now. Like we're just the mecca for entertainment in general. Podcasts, fucking movies, TV shows, sports, like entertainment.
right.
Like just entertainment in general. Like nigga, you got even just let's just take Love and Hip Hop for a second. Love and Hip Hop, New York. Love and Hip Hop, Cali. Love and Hip Hop,
Miami,
Miami. What's still the best one?
Atlanta.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like nigga, you're not gonna beat Atlanta in anything because all the best talents come here to be seen, heard, and to make it. This is the
I
new
actually
LA.
agree. I actually agree with that. I mean, cause shit, every 6 months it seems like a new movie studio is being built. Some state of the art fucking 10, 12 buildings and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
Looking like Paramount or something.
It do
So
though. It do though,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Nigga, you could go different places. You be like, wait a minute, when they build this shit? And it's a whole movie studio.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, Atlanta. I think Atlanta is like graduated from music, and now we're just good at like everything, just entertainment in general.
What's the best part? Uh, what's the best part of being in the music industry?
The best part,
The best part that you've endured through the years.
the best part.
I mean,
There's no best part, bro. Hey man, music industry is tough, bro. Like music industry is tough, bro. Music industry is tough. The best part in the music industry is actually surviving. Like nigga, if you can survive,
you said something right there.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's no best part. You know, so or maybe I could be saying that because I've been lit my whole life, so I always been getting in clubs. I always been able to do every fucking thing on the plane. So I could be coming from a
No, but that actually is that you actually saying something because I mean, one thing, the number one thing people are scared of is A, being a one hit wonder, or B, not having longevity in a game that's geared towards younger artists.
I always tell a nigga, it's best for you to never make it ever than to make it and then fall off. You'll kill yourself. Or you'll be depressed or something happens, you know. It's best to never make it because you would never felt the high. You'll never known what it could be. You could just only imagine. But nigga, you get that shit, and then boom. I mean, not even to bring it up, but just take a nigga like Rich Homie for instance, just really quickly. This nigga was one of the best niggas. Nigga had hella records, super talented, could sing, rap, make hits. And niggas was talking about he fell off and he really felt bad about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's what called him, but you know, he was couple sort they would tell you like he really didn't like that shit. Like that shit made him feel horrible. But imagine if Rich Homie never made it. He'll still be with us today, I feel, me personally. And a couple other people. I mean, just think about even Yola the Great. He locked up. Like that shit. The music is it's a tough game, bro. It's tough. There's nothing good about it. The only thing good about the music game is surviving. And with surviving, you're able to take care of your family, and you're able to get some passive income if you didn't get fucked out of it. Music industry is tough, man. It's just tough. Just think about it. It's only a handful of you can name nigga on two hands who've been here forever. You can literally name them on two hands. Like you can name them. It's only like 10 niggas that you know since you was a kid that's still on to this day. That's like pop. You see what I'm saying? The music industry is rough. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's nothing good about this shit though.
So I was gonna ask you what's the worst part, but that's good.
Not surviving. Surviving is the best part. Not surviving is the worst. But no, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer though. I think creating something that lasts forever is the best part because you're creating something. You know what I'm saying, that can last forever and that generations and generations, after you gone or whatever. Anyway, you can always eat off that shit. Your kids, whatever. That shit gonna last forever. That shit like gold, and it's only gonna appreciate. So even if all the artists out there, bro, that been on or whatever, you might be feeling a certain way. You might be, bro, don't goddamn, you know what I'm saying, drink yourself to death, don't kill yourself, don't goddamn smoke yourself to death, don't do none of that shit. All that shit appreciates. Music is like gold, it appreciates. Music is not a depreciation, it's an appreciation. So the older it is, the more classic it is, the better. So just hang in there, dog. You know what I'm saying? It get better and better. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you made some fire shit. If you made some fire shit, you good. Just hang in there. Don't give up, nigga. Hang in there, because it only ends when you give up. You feel me? Once you give up, it's over. If you never give up, man, look at different niggas, man. You can look at nigga like Zane. Man, niggas wrote Zane off a long time ago. That nigga said, all right, nigga, I'm finna nigga act, nigga. I'm finna get on BMF. Nigga, now I'm on Love Hip Hop, nigga. But that nigga had a long stretch where nigga you wasn't shit going on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of niggas that's like that, bro. Like, you know, I just named him just because I was just with him not too long ago. We, just have to talk. But nigga, even Scrap went through a phase, and then he got on the show. You know what I'm saying? You reinvent yourself, you do shit, and then people appreciate your old music. Now me and Scrap are on the same album again at the same time.
Yeah, let's talk about that
again.
Yeah, ESTG.
ESTG.
And that record is hard.
But he sampled Head Buster. That nigga sampled Head Buster. And he sampled Get On My Level on the same fucking album, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. So if you make some fire shit.
Yo, that is crazy. But go ahead, my bad.
I always say, for real though, but.
He said if you make some fire shit.
You make some fire shit, bro. Like, nigga, just hang in there, cuz. It's going to come back around. I remember Vince telling me, that's my lawyer, was with BME. And there was a time I was tough for me. Yeah. And that nigga said, I said, man, I wish I would have came out like now instead of back in the day. And he said, man, all this shit come back around. At the time, I ain't get it. I was like, what the fuck? Shit over. This shit ain't coming. When's it coming back around? Tell me. But then, nigga, this shit back around, nigga, and you know what? This shit is like bigger than ever now. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Bigger than ever. You feel what I'm saying? And it's getting better and better and better. And then shit, even the new music sounds even better because the old music sounds better. You know what I'm saying? So just think about it. Nigga, Skinny Jeans was in just a couple years ago. Don't nobody want to wear them shits no more. You know what I'm saying? So even now we back to the baggy shit. So all that shit just a circle. Just a cycle, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
I want to ask you a question. Back to as far as the group, and you know, you always since day one had the you was the star of the group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was trying to find a way to just, but I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
They always say I'm the
everybody knows.
Beyonce of the group.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to find another way, but let me. So you still rep Trillville. You still what? So that never like made you go in the direction of let me go solo. Let me break away from the group. Let me just do me. I mean, you do you, but I'm saying like really like yo, I'm gonna take a break from the group. I'm finna do Don P. Like, did you ever? I mean, I know you thought about it, but was that something that you was like, I'm tired of this group shit? Did you ever flirt with that idea?
Uh, so like I said, taking it back, we don't have the same group dynamics as a normal group, right?
What do you mean by
Because
that?
because honestly, our dynamics is I'm the CEO because it was always Trillville Entertainment. So to me, not even to me, but just the dynamics of our groups, to me, I mean, not even to me, but just the dynamic of the way we were formed is like these are my artists. Just from the dynamics.
Yeah,
Not of how I act or how we, kind of coincide, but that's always been the dynamics of our group. Whether it's spoken or unspoken, at the end of the day, nigga, it was Trillville Entertainment. I was the CEO. You were the artist. So it ain't never been like equal. Like nigga, we equal. You know what I'm saying? But not like that. But I'm just saying, it ain't never been like we was just all like a group and we
You
came
did just
together.
poke your little chest out like you did.
I did do that shit.
You did like let me remind
Nah. But nah, they're my niggas, man. Them niggas. I don't want dirt about the BB up, but nah,
he done lost that weight.
Hey, he
So
lost that.
will
I might
you.
actually. No, I might actually get him now.
No,
No, I can get his ass. No, I can get it. No, he do be doing
He
that
been-
monster
he been in
shit.
that
He be
gym-
doing that
exactly.
monster shit. But just the way we was built.
Yeah.
Just the dynamics of how it was built. So I never kind of looked at it as. I always looked at it as I was like the leader or the CEO because of the way we were built.
I got you.
But I remember one time it was P Brown. And
Shout out to P Brown.
and I started doing. I had finally decided to do a solo record, and she was like, "You should have went solo a long time ago." Like it was too late now, nigga. You should have did that shit a long time ago. But I always, but to be honest with you, I just always like the camaraderie of the guys, man. I always like being with my niggas, bro. Like from day one, I just always just like being with my guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
like it's just they're my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Them the niggas I started with. You know what I'm saying? And even when we got grown, nigga, it was still just like, shit, these my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
But that's dope though. Like all these years later, y'all niggas is still going to do the shows. Y'all niggas is still on time. Y'all niggas is still like it's three.
Now we done had our shit now.
Yeah. I mean,
like Dirty Mouth went off and got a deal, a solo deal, and kind of left us for a while, and you know what I'm saying. And me and LA we dropped the album on Universal with just me and him, and so we had our little things too. You know what I'm saying, but
so the reason why I asked you that is what I'm saying is like Beyonce. She left Destiny Child
all the way.
She never returned.
Lil Jon left
left
Eastside Boy.
You see what I'm saying? You still Trillville.
Yeah.
So
I'm always rep because it's my label. It's not a group to me. This is my label. Like this is mine. Trademarked, all type of shit. Like this is my
message
shit.
To you artists. You hear it.
This is my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not a group. This is my label. I don't give a like, nigga, I don't care what the world think this shit is. Nigga, this is my label. You know what I'm saying? We just when we come together, we're collectively Trillville. When we come together as a group. But nigga, at the end of the day, nigga, this just started out as Trillville Entertainment.
But talk to me about your group, Trilltown Mafia.
Trilltown Mafia was just niggas in the hood, niggas in the streets.
Was that another of you masterminding? Like, okay, I did Trillville. Like, let me do it again. Let me show niggas.
Well, it was more of a these my niggas type shit. And you know when you on and you doing big shit, you want your niggas to come along. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up getting them a deal with Rap A Lot Records and Jay Prince and you know and you know they came over there. Jay Prince was like, nigga, how much you want, nigga? I was like, how much you want? I gave that nigga a number. That nigga wrote the check. Nigga, I flew back to Atlanta. Hey, nigga, I got this. Nigga, we went to Stank on and recorded the album. We got Lord on the album, nigga. We got Pimp C on the album, nigga. Like, nigga, we really went and recorded the whole album. And we put it out. The only problem is we put the album out the same day as who was it? I think Outkast dropped on August the 24th. Damn. And Trill Town Mafia dropped August the 24th.
Damn.
They was like, do you want to push it back? I had PTSD because Warner Brothers kept pushing the Trillville Reloaded album back. Yeah. So I had PTSD. So when Rap A Lot was like, hey, we need to push this album, I was like, hell no. Because I had PTSD. Like, nigga, they can push this shit back. Once they push it back, they gonna keep, you know. So I ain't push it back. I really should have. But nigga, the sales, because everybody really went to the store to buy Outkast. So they album ended up kind of suffering. But they had some good records on that bitch that did pretty good on radio in Atlanta and regionally and shit like that. But I mean, you know, that was just just another experience or whatever. I signed Sarah Stokes for making of the band.
Yeah. What was she like early on? Do you remember? Or?
Yeah, no, Sarah Stokes was cool, man. I had on like a Sierra type vibe. I was making these like Sierra type beats and put on that because she had left Puffy, and you know, her husband was just like a fucking, just a maniac. But yeah. But she was cool people though. I still got her signed too because there was no date on the contract. Not that I'm a fucked up nigga. I just didn't know to put a fucking date on the contract. I just didn't know, like, to put a fucking date.
I heard it here. Sarah Stokes is still signed to Don P.
Yeah, so if you get any of that Puffy money that you sort of I need a percentage of that shit. The fuck.
Hey, but you know what? All jokes aside, that really, you know, you just having a dope business acumen early on really just says much about, you know, because, you know, you hear so many artists on the other side. They signed and fucked up deals. They didn't know their paperwork. Nigga, it sounded like you knew your paperwork since day one. Or you at least knew what you were signing.
Yeah. And then, I had, I don't know. I think because of who my influences were, like, you know, Master P and niggas like that, like, it was always in me to just be like, the fuck is going on? The fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? That's all. I just always
scared to ask questions.
What the fuck is going on? Like, I even signed my name wrong on like some contracts just because I was like, just in case, this is not my signature. You know what I'm saying? Just dumb shit. Like, but you're gonna give me this money today, though. But if this shit come back, nigga, who the fuck is that? That's not how my shit.
God motherfucking P, man. Are you a cold nigga, man? You a cold nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of backfired on me once or twice, though. BMI was like, that's not you. I'm like, no, nigga, I just signed the wrong name. No, it's really me. You know? So I don't recommend that shit at all. No, do not see this and do that. I don't recommend that shit.
So when you was when y'all was had the situation over at Rap A Lot, was Czar Entertainment was y'all fucking with them at the same time?
They came a little bit after that. So yeah, this was already popping by the time I was already had my deal with Rap A Lot. I did that just myself, me and my boy Guns. Shout out Guns. He he brought out YBN Amir. He responsible for the whole YBN Corday and what's his name? Finesse 2 times, all that shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he even had a hand in the Drake shit. Damn. But Guns, he the one who hooked me up with Jay Prince and all that shit. And like I say, everybody need a music angel, bro. Like, you're not gonna do it yourself.
Hold on, say that again.
Everybody need a music angel. There's music angels out here, people that really just genuinely love music and genuinely want to help you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find that nigga first. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got, like, if you gonna make it, you need that music angel. That nigga that don't want nothing in return. He might even spend some of his own money. You know what I'm saying? Or he might even hook you up with a motherfucker don't want shit in return. He just want to see you win. Find that motherfucker. Find that motherfucker first. Then find your manager. Because that nigga can't be your manager. Because he ain't going to be making no money. So you need a music angel and you need a manager. You know what I'm saying? So So yeah, so he was kind of like one of my music angels. John Carter, one of my music angels. You know what I'm saying? Just to put me in the studio, nigga, for free, teach me how to use the MP, you know, type shit. So you need niggas like that that's doing shit for you for free. You know, you gotta have a music angel, bro, because you ain't gonna make it. The music shit, nigga, full of demons. You need at least one angel. One angel can fight off about 10 demons. You feel me? So you need at least one music angel, cuz. Sure.
Why you feel the term Crunk Aint Dead? Why do you feel that was even a term that niggas felt like they had to say and remind niggas like, you know what I mean? Crunk ain't dead. Because for me personally, I'm like, Crunk is never dead. All of these songs is Crunk.
Oh, for sure.
They just don't say it per se, you know what I mean?
For sure.
But we talking about, nigga, every other song sounds like Never Ever, 3-6 Mafia,
turned up
but
shit.
like, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, how could I just don't understand why that was ever even a term that niggas was promoting. Because I'm like, this shit never died. Maybe the word in itself wasn't something that, you know what I mean? But the sound never went nowhere ever.
Yeah, so let's start from the beginning. John is the one who actually came up with it. So let's start there. I don't know. I think it might have been sort of an insecurity at the time because snap music, whole different tempo, whole different feel. Tempo slowed down. Jeezy came out. He used to be Crunk back in the day, but then he came out. He like, fuck. So everybody was trying to slow down the tempo, slow down our shit. Even Maceo, whole sit down, jumping all around. You know, niggas really was like, I don't even want to say hating on the Crunk shit, but anytime something is huge, of course, niggas gonna hate it, you know. Especially if they're not a part of it, especially if they trying to make their mark. So niggas was hating on the Crunk movement, then trying to, you know how they can fit in. So Jeezy slowed the tempo down. Shawty Red, which Shawty Red, it comes from Crunk a little bit with, you know, the what's it, live
drama.
Yeah, drama, all that type shit. Fo soul, wow, like all that shit. But
is that not Crunk though?
That is Crunk.
That's what.
So he comes from that.
Okay.
But with Jeezy, they slowed it all the way down, made it all, you know, trap, you know, slowed down. Snap.
That's right. Jeezy did come right after.
Yeah, he was right there.
Because I remember him early on talking about how he was trying to break through.
Yeah.
And the tempo was just, y'all just had it on smash.
Yeah. It was a point in time where we'll be on the road and huge artists will come up to us and be like, yo, can we go before y'all?
Yeah.
Because they knew that if we went first, the energy was gone. Don't nobody wants to hear none of that shit after we go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But getting back to what you saying, the reason why I think it was the snap movement was so huge, and it came after the Crunk movement. So you got Laffy Taffy went number one. Mm-hmm. John goes and get this big huge chain that says Crunk Aint Dead, and then does the greatest snap song of all time called Snap Your Fingers and Do Your What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, to be totally honest with you, John was actually the nigga who put the nail in the coffin for Crunk. These are facts. Nigga, now if you would have had a big ass Crunk Aint Dead chain and then came out with a massive Crunk song, then that would have been different. But nigga, you had a big ass, I'm talking about the biggest chain in the game at that time. Right. Crunk Aint Dead. Mm-hmm. And then had the biggest, bestest snap record of all. His snap record is better than all the snap niggas snap record. You know, if you really think about it. So he had the number one snap record all the time. I think that's what put the nail in the coffin for the Crunk shit, as far as that genre. Speaking of
John, and that is, you're right. I mean, that's one of the biggest snap records
of all time.
Why do you think
Parlay? D4L, nigga, he has the biggest snap record. Y'all niggas ain't got the big nigga. A Crunk nigga has the biggest snap record of all time, nigga.
So I hear Crunk versus Snap Part 2 coming.
It's coming, baby.
It's
Hey, be on the
coming.
lookout
I
for
heard
it.
it here first.
And I got it trademarked, so don't try to steal it. That was my idea.
So why do you? I know we touched on it a bit the other day, but speaking of that, you know what I mean, and just staying in the realm of Lil Jon and what he has did for the game production wise, his name does not come up when you talk about the greats producers, in the game period. If somebody want to say Atlanta, they go from Shawty Red to whoever. I mean, we can go 808 Mafia, whoever, Polo the Don. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or if we going, Jermaine Dupri and Dr. Dre, Manny Fresh. It's like niggas don't even give Lil Jon an honorable mention. They don't even be like, oh well, John, what? Or even like, let me tell you how how niggas might be like, oh nah, Dr. Dre, him, and whoever, and they'll be like, but
Timberland,
shit,
Dr.
Timberland,
Dre,
yeah, Timberland.
Swiss.
And then they'll be like, but goddamn, Swiss was a fool too, though. Like you can't forget. Nobody never says you can't forget John though.
Nobody.
They just forget. Why you think that?
And Lil Jon is one of the. To be honest, Lil Jon is probably the best out of all of them. If you really think about it.
Pop it.
But the thing is, with Jon is, it's hybrids, right? So Kanye's a hybrid. He raps and he makes beats. He had to fight for his voice, right? Lil Jon never had to fight for his voice. Lil Jon's voice is louder than his beats. So when people think of Lil Jon, they think of, yeah, okay, what? They don't think of no beats because his voice is so loud. His records are so much bigger than his beats. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, Jon is the best producer of all time besides like Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying? He can do any genre. He do reggae. He does crunk. He does EDM. He does what's that, Latino? What's that called? The Latino shit. Whatever. He do Latin music. He does with Pitbull, all that shit. He does reggaeton. He does Latin reggaeton, rap. He does R&B. The biggest R&B nigga of our time, besides Chris Brown, is who? Usher. Usher biggest record is produced by who?
Yeah.
Lil Jon.
Yeah.
That shit sold.
I just thought about
that. Shit sold 1 million in 1 week.
Lil Jon did, yeah.
And it sold 1 million in 1 week.
I just thought about it.
Lil Jon did turn down for what? Let me tell you something. They were so mad at Lil Jon. Let me tell you. Not only is Lil Jon one of the greatest producers of all time, he's one of the greatest disruptors in music of all time.
I like that.
He don't give a fuck. Like when Jon said, I don't give a fuck, that nigga meant that shit. He don't give a fuck. Like the nigga took a record that turned out for what record? He was supposed to just like put a whole hook on there, whole everything. The nigga, he put turn down for what? The one that you hear today. He sent it back to him. Them niggas said, this shit is horrible, man. What the fuck is this? That nigga Jon said, oh, you don't like this? He said, nigga, this is the shit. That nigga Clint Sparks said, nigga, man, hell nah. And then the group nod on him, man, what the fuck is this? Word. That nigga Lil Jon said, I tell you what. That nigga didn't say shit up to them nigga. Y'all watch and see, nigga. The nigga sent that bitch to every goddamn DJ on the planet. That motherfucker went crazy. Them niggas couldn't even be mad at that nigga no more. See, Jon was type of nigga, he believed in some shit, and he was so connected. He's such a big marketing nigga, bro, to all the DJs and shit. That nigga really conquered every part of the game. Producing, artist, DJ.
Well, he was a DJ, right?
Market. He is a DJ.
He is a DJ.
That nigga just did Vegas and got paid like damn near $100,000 a night just to fucking DJ. The reason why Lil Jon,
I'm saying like he's a DJ, like
a real DJ.
Like you got celebrity DJs. You know what I'm saying?
Lil Jon,
like he's a real.
No, Lil Jon started as a DJ. He's a
right,
DJ.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Right.
Yeah. So Lil Jon is the reason why Lil Jon hates Trillville, Scrappy, and Crime Mob is because the reason why he hates us so much is because the nigga was making $50,000 a beat when we finally came around, you know, when we finally got our deal and shit. And Warner Brothers only paid a nigga like $100,000 to do our whole album.
I was like, he was losing money.
Yeah,
essentially.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Then not only that, we were hard headed.
Yeah.
Me and Scrappy fighting. We got them doing dumb shit every night, nigga. We got niggas in the studio.
It was just a headache.
Yeah, it was just a fucking headache. I don't give a fuck. You know what? John hates us, nigga. Don't let. I'm gonna tell you how I know John hates us. Let me tell you. Lil Jon has a 3-part documentary series, nigga. 3-part about his whole music career. Trillville, Scrappy, Crumb Up is not mentioned once in there, oh my mama, God.
They probably asked him, you on Trillville, Scrappy?
No.
What?
What? No. Keep your niggas
We're going to cut him out. Okay. He probably still howling.
But I will tell you this though, that nigga do love us though, man, because we got I'm working on a documentary right now for all the stuff that we talking about. We just had a few meetings with really big people, and I couldn't do that if Lil Jon didn't sign off on it. So shout out my nigga Lil Jon, man. He signed off. He was one of the first people. Matter of fact, the crazy part about it, Scrappy and Lil Jon was the first people to sign off on me doing the documentary for the Crunkville series that basically documents all the shit that we've been talking about today, right, and all the old footage and all that, and the movie and the series that's coming out. So shout out to them.
So for the people, it's a documentary.
Yeah, we have a documentary,
a series,
a TV series, scripted,
a TV series,
yep,
and possibly a movie.
And definitely a movie.
Definitely a movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all heard it first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we got all the shit we talked about today, all the fights, all the crazy shit, all the wild shit will be in the movie.
We're gonna see original fights and shit, or is it just gonna be stories about it?
Okay, so documentary, you see real footage.
Okay.
TV series reenacted with actors and shit like that, and the movie reenacted with actors and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, so you only gonna see the real shit and like real footage in the documentary.
So this CEO P, Don P, this is rap record mogul, director. Now you directing?
More executive producer, writer. Yeah, writer, executive producer, because I'm putting my money up as well. I'm just trying to preserve the you know, I feel like our story was huge. I feel like we have a different story. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a niche. I feel like the story of Scrappy need to be told. I mean, his mom was a pimp, was so dope, and he ended up being this big, huge star. And he's on stage with no shirt on. She throws a fur coat on him. I mean, he's a little kid with his sister. People kicking the door, trying to come for the money, and he taking care of his sister. Like, these are stories these are niche stories that need to be told. Us running through the hallway, us having a fight at the Warner Brothers office, and then they're like, "What's going on?" Oh, that's just Crunk. Then we go back out and still finish the party with Paris Hilton and all these other people. Like, these are stories that are niche to us. These are stories that are our stories that I feel like need to be told. You know what I'm saying? A household. My parents like, man, what the fuck are you doing, nigga? You got to go, bro. Me flunking out of fucking college, nigga, because I just want to do music. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't even stay at my house no more, nigga. I gotta live off fucking wherever the fuck, whoever I can live with, just because I want to do music. You know what I'm saying? These stories, these are our stories. Even with Crime Mob, nigga going to the club and having to fight their way up, and niggas jumping them niggas on the fucking chat line like, yeah, we gonna fuck Crime Mob up when they go there and do nothing, and actually beating their ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, but these it was like a fight club. I mean, you had to fight your way to the top, literally. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And these are stories that need to be told. That are really cool stories. That's never been told. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they need to be told, even though, you know, a lot of people, even I have to fight internally sometimes with just my own people, just with them like, oh, I'm gonna do my own shit. That's cool. You can do your own shit too. But I feel like collectively we're the Avengers. You're Iron Man. Y'all, you Captain America. You Incredible Hulk. But we come together with Avengers and with ourselves every fucking movie, everything. Nigga, the Avengers. Nothing's gonna beat the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we all come together and do our thing with the Avengers. No matter, no egos, no nothing. I just feel like we have a great story that needs to be told, and it's just better when it's told together. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that.
yes, sir.
I think that's a good ending point right there. We said one more thing. What's next for Don P?
Once I get these crazy niggas out the way, nigga, I'm doing nothing but comedies. This shit is a headache, nigga. I am tired of these motherfuckers.
Bro.
I'm sick of these niggas.
Bro, niggas don't know. Hey,
these
man,
niggas a headache, nigga.
You are hilarious, my nigga.
Princess Losers, nigga. All you motherfuckers. Kiss my ass. Fucking, all you scrap me, all you kiss my fucking, I'm sick of you niggas. I'm going nothing but comedies from now on.
Ooh, okay. That's what you've been watching.